I needed to come up with a new cutting board design that was easy to make and had plenty of room for personalization. So I made 4. I already have a few designs on the website with different colors of wood species and more intricate designs that really just don't work well for a personalized board. I also didn't want to start with just a simple one color board, so I started out by cutting some maple and walnut down to length, cleaned up an edge on the joiner, and then I ripped some strips on the table saw. I want to leave a little bit larger area of the maple since the laser engraving will actually stand out a lot better on that than it will on the walnut. Sometimes simple was the hardest thing to do. After playing around with a few different layouts, I decided to rip some thin strips of Padauk just to add a little bit more color to at least one of the designs. Once I had everything laid out the way I wanted it to, I took everything over to the bench to get it all glued together. I've been using these fancy new panel clamps for about a month now, and I'm still not sure they work that much better than the cabinet clamps that I've always used in the past. Jury's still out on that one. Since I only have 2 sets of the panel clamps, the other 2 boards can go into 1 set of parallel clamps. The trick there is to remember not to glue the middle boards together, which I almost did here. After about an hour, I came back to scrape off some of the glue before it completely dried and left them in the clamps for the night. The next day, I ran each board through the drum sander a few times to flatten them out. Once they were all down to the final thickness, they got to pass through the joiner to make sure the one edge was flat. Then it was back over to the table saw to cut the final width and length. Quick pass through the router table to round over the edges, and then it was on to every woodworker's favorite job, sanding. Hours and hours of sanding. After working through several grits of sandpaper from 80 up through 180, I spray each board with some water to raise the grain before the final sanding. Doing this now helps make sure the boards stay smooth after they've been washed. Once they've dried, I'll start off at 180 again and then work up through 220 for the final sanding. After the sanding is finally done, each board gets a dip in mineral oil and left in the drying rack overnight to soak up the oil. In the morning, I'll wipe off any excess oil, and then they're ready to go into the laser for engraving. Once that's done, I'll give each one a coat of board wax before they get boxed up and shipped out. All right, so these are all finished up. I got to come up with some new designs for the personalization and get everything loaded up on the website for sale. Appreciate everybody that's made it this far into the video. This is our first full-length video for the new YouTube channel, so I'm still kind of trying to figure out what I'm doing with what our style is going to be and how we're going to shoot everything. If you do like what you're seeing, please consider going down and hitting that subscribe button. That'll help us out a lot. And that's going to do it for this one, so we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. I needed one new cutting board design for my website that was easy to build and easy to Helicopter's killing me.